The boys make the final bounce from Mercedes-Benz Stadium one last time for this regular season as we head to Cincinnati, Ohio to take on the 2023 Supporter Shield champions as we get set for playoffs. Only 3 teams in our way now come postseason. Could be Philly, could be Columbus, could be the purple team as well. Only one way to find out. Which means it's now time for one final long slide of the season. Jason Longshore, Joe Fryhofer. Jason, this match means everything. Sitting in 6th place right now, the Five Stripes find themselves with Nashville SC just 1 point behind us. So much could shift. 2 of the best candidates for MVP award this season. El Mago sitting on 17 assists so far this season, going up against Lucho Acosta, 2 of the best number 10s and Argentines across the league. 29 total goal contributions for Acosta. He didn't stop against us here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Now it's time to stop him over in their place.
Yeah, Lucho Acosta is maybe in the front of that MVP race because he's on the team that won the Supporter Shield. That's generally how these things work. Both of these players are instrumental and absolutely define what most valuable player is to their respective teams. And they do it in different ways. I think Thiago's on the ball maybe a little bit more. I think Thiago has more to carry in that midfield than Acosta, who is get him the ball in the final third, let him create. I think Thiago has maybe been more impressive in all facets this season, but you can't really deny how good Lucho Acosta has been. It'll be a great matchup between 2 great 10s.
Busy international break as well for the guys. Yorgos Giacomakis, boom status for him. What a header as they took on Ireland just a few days ago. Sabalov Janidze was back at the training grounds today, did not train with the first team, but expect to get him reincorporated very soon along with all the other guys tomorrow. So the big question is going to be the team playing, who's heading, and how rested are they?
Yeah, and again, you get into the situation where it's not must win, so you're not going to put guys out there who maybe need a little bit of that break, maybe can give you 45, maybe can give you 30. It's an interesting situation here for Gonzalo Pineda, and I'm really curious to see how he plays it with somebody like Miles Robinson, with somebody like Caleb Wiley, who are going to play minutes in the midweek with their respective national teams or youth national teams. How do they fit back in? Do they maybe need to be eased back in? Thiago Almada captained the Argentine U23s. What is the energy level going to be for those guys? And does it open a door for some players who are going to want to play in the postseason to earn minutes in the postseason? Guys like Jay Fortune, guys like Ronald Hernandez, guys like Juan Oparata, guys who have been on the side here in the stretch run. You're going to need them at some point in the postseason. This might be a good test.
Now you travel to Cincinnati. All the games kicking off at 6 p.m. for Decision Day. Nothing gets better than this. We'll both be traveling over there to Cincinnati, Ohio, per usual. Don't forget 17th to switch your audio option. You and Mike on the airwaves, as always, for one final go this regular season.
We'll be on 92.9 The Game a half hour before kickoff, as usual. Have the full-time report afterwards, an abbreviated version, where at that point we will know what the matchups are going to be. We might not know the kickoff times or the days yet. We'll have that later in the day, but we will know who Atlanta United will face. I'd be willing to bet during this match that Atlanta will be at some point 5th in the table, at some point 6th, maybe at some point 7th in the table, and it's probably going to move around depending on those other results.
Truly nothing like Decision Day, and we'll be there to watch it all unfold alongside U17s. That's Jason Longshore. I'm Joe Fryhofer. Playoff push begins. 17s, we'll see you in Cincy.